Well, hello and welcome people of the internet to Keeper's Toll, a roguelite bullet heaven with some really unique classes, and each of those classes having their own set of unique skills that don't overlap, as far as I know, with any of the other classes. So pretty unique skill sets. I actually ended up picking this up on sale. It was part of the last Steam Survivor sale. I forget what it was called, but there was a bunch of bullet heavens on sale. I've definitely seen this one around. It did come into early access about a year and a half ago, I believe. It was 2023 that it came to early access. I've seen it coming around, but I was kind of waiting for it to go on sale, and so finally we get to check it out. So if you want to check out the game for yourself, link will of course be down below in the description as always, but let's go ahead and jump right in. So here are our classes and some really cool options. You know, we don't kind of have just the generic warrior, mage, ranger. We have shadow monk, pyromancer, blood maiden, necromancer. We do have a ranger who's kind of just, you know, normal. And then we have the bogatir, a fierce knight. So we do kind of have a warrior, but he's got a cool name. We're going to be playing with blood maiden because I think this is possibly the coolest name and coolest design. This is a class that I don't really see very often. It's kind of like a centurion, like Roman warrior built around blood and blood damage. So let's go ahead and jump right in. We do have a couple maps here. We're going to jump into Linden Forest. I'm not exactly sure what these skulls entail. I think it's how many bosses you've beaten in the round, possibly. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Prepare your soul. My soul is prepared. Left shift to evade, right to heal. Wait, didn't I change this? I think I changed, hang on, key bindings. Okay, so it didn't save my key bindings. We want to swap these and evade to space. There we go. Yeah, I don't really like having the evade on shift, so that's how I'm going to set it up. So we do have a couple heals here. We have these potions down here, and I'm also going to adjust this music here. It's a little loud for me. So we have some potions here, which is kind of a cool thing. We don't really, well, there are ways that we can go ahead and find more healing along the way, those coming in potions. So we're not really going to be finding health drops like we do in other bullet heavens. So now we level up, and you can see there's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. A lot of it is not really relevant. Basically, all of these yellows are all of the unique skills that we can pick up, and we can level them up 5 different times. So right now, the ability that we're using is Flurry, and then we have our health, our attack damage, our defense, move speed, intelligence, which affects XP gain as opposed to like magic damage. Luck, so increasing the amount of times an ability will reappear, and crit chance. But yeah, so you can see we have a level 1 Flurry. Here we could take a increase range to collect souls. Shades of Agony, unleash a barrage of swift slicing uppercuts in multiple directions, summon 15 shadowy silhouettes, or Bloodquake. We're going to take Shades of Agony. This sounds pretty cool. So let's go ahead and take that. Oh, so we get a little blood characters. Holy crap. Okay, that's pretty powerful for starting off here. What is this? Do I stand in that? Corruption. So these are all passives. Damage boost. Pole blade attacks receive a damage bonus for each bleeding enemy. So I'm assuming that everything we do applies bleed. I didn't see any kind of like passive thing. Maybe certain things apply bleed. Let's see. Bloodquake and bleed, inflicting knockback and bleed. Oh, okay, so certain abilities are going to... I'm guessing certain abilities will apply bleed. So maybe we shouldn't go with Blood Pack just yet. Let's just go with the damage boost. So do I stand in this? Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. It's increasing. Now I have a red orb over my head. What is that doing? Oh, I don't know what that did. Did it increase my damage? I don't see any buff anywhere on screen, so I'm not exactly sure what this is doing. Okay, let's go ahead and collect these souls. Rain blood. Dude, some of these names are sick. Rain down showers of blood across the battlefield, targets the nearby enemy. So is this applying bleed, or is this just doing damage over time? Active blood. So I think this might be, but it puts blood on them? I kind of wish there was a little bit better description here. I'm going to take Bloodquake because I know for a fact this is saying and bleed on enemies. So that is going to give us our bleed, and we at least have 1 bleed that we can confirm. So we can start building around bleed, and that is overall, you know, the goal here. We're playing a bleed character. Now I do know from my play experience that there are some objects. There's a bunch of objects that we can break here. So you can see these boxes. Oh, and we can sometimes get stuck there. Blood flies can spawn where enemies die and attack nearby targets. Ooh, that seems kind of cool. Let's go with that. Yeah, these teleporting mages are a little obnoxious. Oh, we also got a chest up here. Okay, well, we got to head this way anyway. Pop you, jump up here. I really like the dash animation. It's kind of like, you know, it gives, there's a little bit of character in there. It's not just like a generic, just kind of like running man pose. It's kind of like a more, you know, like the character is actually, like, what's the best way to put it? We're going to leave it there because my brain is not it's not going to work there. Rotten shrooms emit a gas and enhances the potency of bleed effects, bleed damage. Let's increase the percentage chance on our blood flies, I think. You know, it's like a more militaristic dash as opposed to just like a generic running man dash. I think that's where I was going. So yeah, what is this doing? What is this buff doing? Is there anything in here that I can see? It doesn't look like my attack is going up. My defense, maybe move speed? Not sure. Not sure what that's doing. I mean, I'm still going to stand in it. It seems like it's beneficial to do so. All right, we pick up a... Oh, that was a whole lot of experience. Very cool. Okay, it looks like we picked up some kind of passive thing that's shooting out daggers here. Cooldown reduction, coagulate, hardens your blood, boosting defense when enemies die up to 100%. Oh, we should take this early. Yeah, let's take coagulate early, so that way we get more defense. Ow. Right here, some big experience chunks. Great damage reduction. Scarlet Storm, blades of scarlet energy carved through the battlefield. That sounds great. Let's go for that. Oh, wow. Okay, that tree stump just came to life. That's not cool. So, oh, okay, so that's implying that he's bleeding. Got it. And maybe he has a cooldown reduction? I'm assuming that that's what that's implying. That's kind of just like a generic cooldown icon. That's right. That's right. Die by my gas. Soul range. Yeah, let's take the soul range. Make it a little bit easier on us. That way we don't have to move quite as far. I'm lazy. I'm a lazy boy. Okay, so it looks like we have 2 dashes up here on the top left. You sense a cursed presence. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Where is said cursed presence? Can I break this tree? I can't break the tree. Can I break... Oh, I can break the headstone. Strike... hang on. Okay. Strike foes, and the next attack will inflict bonus damage based on enemies hit. Duration 2 seconds. Bonus damage. Ooh. Hold up. We like bonus damage. Let's go for bonus damage. Okay, and we can break some obstacles to get some experience. That's cool. Oh, wait. Is this the curse? It's down here underneath our UI. That's why I didn't see it. Oh, I'm stuck again. Okay. Just wiggle A and D. Accept curse. Yes, I will accept the curse. Was that it? Just arrows? I dodged that pretty well. Has a small percentage of healing your total HP on level up. I feel like that's pretty good. We could take gold. We're pretty good on gold though. And we already have scaling defense here, so I'm going to take the Vital Surge. So that way, hopefully, we can under fire. Yeah, okay, that seemed pretty... This seems like a pretty easy curse to dodge. Blood Spiral, so longer duration, more damage, or unleash a swarm of blood flies that inflict bleed with a chance to stun. Okay, so let's take this, since they inflict bleed. We need more... I'm assuming we need more things that inflict bleed. So, we've seen some different upgrades. Can I see, like, all the passives that I've taken? I don't know that I can. I don't see anywhere that shows, like, all the passive stuff. I guess it just adds onto here, but... So, we've taken, or we've at least seen an upgrade that says it increases, like, was it bleed damage? No, wasn't there something that said specifically... Basically, what I'm looking for is there something... Is there something that says you deal more damage if the enemy is bleeding? That's what I'm wondering. Or are we just kind of... Or is bleed just the dot that we have? Strike foes, next attack will inflict bonus. It looks like... Okay, so it looks like bleed might just be a dot. There's no, like... There's no, like, big hit that you want to scale bleed on. Pole blade attacks can proc arcane blast, inflicting knockback, proc chance. That seems pretty low. Let's go ahead and take, yeah, let's take the XP gain. We can level up a bit faster. Is this something? There's a lot of like these hidden things that I need to break. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. Is there something on the ground that's keeping me stuck? I haven't noticed if I'm walking over something or if that's just happening randomly. Yeah, like that. I didn't see anything there. That's something I'm going to have to like go back and see after the fact. The Curse of Society, reward obtained, steak. Can I do anything with that? Oh, burnt steak, attack plus 10%. Oh, sweet. Can we get another magnet already? We're getting a lot of magnets here. Let's see. Do we just want a damage boost? We could take Blood Spiral. That's, I mean, that's a 50% boost, so we should probably just take that, right? Now, I'm assuming we're looking for something. Right now there's, I mean, there's the red, you know, there's the red circles that I'm not 100% sure what they're doing when we trigger them. We've obviously had the curse. Yeah, you know, like we have these. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing. We've had the curse statue. So there's been that. I think it's move speed. It looks to me, yeah, we're definitely moving faster. So I think that might be what it is. Bloodstorm. Blood attacks. Blood-based attacks can rain down hardened shards of plasma. Well, everything we have is a blood attack, so I feel like that is quite good. Ooh, I see money. Give me money. Give me that money. So, oh, a traveling merchant. Oh, sweet. Okay. Oh, wait. What is this? Oh, are you carrying gold? I feel like you're carrying something and I should kill you. Oh my god. What is that walking chest of scariness? More blades or rain of blood? Let's get rain blood. And I want to kill this snail. No, snail! Oh, you prick. I can't go that fast. Okay, let's make our way to the shop and see what we can find. First, maybe let's kill this guy. Yeah, I was gonna say, let's get some coin. Oh, there's a coin magnet too. Interesting. Okay. Oh, that's such a cool effect with the raining blood. Okay, so yeah, in the shop we can buy another potion, which we're already full. We don't need that. We have add a reroll. Increase the passive cooldown skill from 4 to 6% per rank. Increase the passive cooldown skill from 4 to 6% per rank. Okay. Gain a temporary movement speed buff when collecting a healing shard or using a healing flask. I'm not sure what a healing shard is. I'm assuming it maybe pops out of the chest or something, but I'm not going to be using healing. Well, I only have 3 healing flasks, so that's not going to be super beneficial. Makes the wearer immune to root, excludes enemy attacks, take 50% reduced damage from spike traps, and increase... Okay, so we should probably take this. And then, should I buy this unlocked item slot? What does that do? Oh, it just opens another slot to get stuff. Summon the power of the sun, inflicting high damage and burn on enemies hit. That's not... Oh, no, I can't buy it. No. If I finish, do you stay here? Oh, okay, let's get a few more coins and then go buy that. Whoa, Lord Severdus has invaded our world. What the frick? Okay. Oh, not cool. Not cool. Blood of Arcana, damage boost. Let's take Blood of Arcana for more damage. Can somebody drop some coins? I need coins before this merchant leaves. What is this? Is this more damage? I feel... Oh, this is daggers. Are you healing yourself? You just healed yourself, you piece of garbage. There we go. All right. Power of the sun in the palm of my hand. Is that on a cooldown? Summon the power of the sun, inflicting high damage. Huh. Okay, let's go for Swarm, increase stun chance. Or Shades of Agony. No, let's go for Swarm. Haha, you have been defeated. Invader defeated. Tomb of Knowledge acquired. Excellent. We also got a gold magnet. What does that do? Pull in nearby gold. Okay, just all the time? I'm assuming that's just all the time. Ah, so the power of the sun. You spot something curious in the distance. All right, let's take a look at that. First, let's take care of these elites here. These are a little bit annoying. There we go. Let's grab that experience, grab all this, and we'll make our way to this curious symbol. Damage boost, corruption, grant you power at a cost of 1 damage every 3 seconds. We don't have any kind of life gain, so I don't necessarily want to go for that yet. Let's just get the damage boost. Or, you know what, we can probably afford. Let's actually reroll. Let's see if we can find some more skills. Actually, I'll grab the XP gain. Gaining levels faster is obviously going to help us out just a little bit. All right, now what do we have here? Strange symbol. Oh, there's like an altar down here too. What is that? Okay, let's do this first. Accept challenge. Yes, I will accept your challenge. What is the challenge? Is it just all these elites? Are these the challenge? Ow. Did you just jump at me? I would prefer if you didn't, good sir. Insight, Scarlet Storm. An additional blade. Oh, wait. A rapid spinning assault that tears through the enemies with these. Perform a second flurry attack. All right, let's do that. That's our basic attack. So since we can aim that. If I didn't mention that, and it wasn't clear already, our flurry attacks on the side that we're aiming. Oh, hang on. We're going to drink a potion here. A cursed challenger has entered the fray. Oh, okay. So that... Oh, wait. Oh, it's probably the flashing one, I would assume. Let's take the coagulate for more defense. Ow, okay, you can dash quite a distance there, buddy. Okay, so we gotta stay in the area. I'm assuming that's what that flash was. Blood Spiral for extra damage or Scarlet Storm. Let's go ahead and go for Blood Spiral. Oh, wait, did we win? I think is that the curse gone? Can I leave here? Oh, looks like I can leave. Okay. What is this? Accept the sacrifice. Oh, that's a lot of my health. Why did they not tell me how much health I lost? Rank up Rainblood. Well, I'm happy about that, but I would have loved it if you told me how much health I was going to lose. Holy crap. All right, we need some kind of health regen. I hope there's some kind of like siphon, lifesteal, some kind of effect like that. Maybe an item. We did read that there was healing shards. Increase distance. Yeah, let's go ahead and increase that, I think. I mean, we know that we can buy more healing potions from the shop. I just don't know how often the shop pops up. Oh, what is that? Let's go ahead and head here to the east. I feel like I mean, we're oh, good lord, what the heck is that? We are a blood build. I feel like there should be some kind of like life siphon type ability. Unleash a barrage of swift siphoning. Oh, we already have this. Let's go ahead and grab the more blades, I think. Or we could grab more coagulate to get our defense higher. No, let's go for more damage. What the frick? Oh, okay, so you're making spike traps come up? Okay, yeah, that red circle is definitely giving us move speed. Oh, get out of there. Okay. Receive damage bonus for each bleeding enemy nearby. Okay, so that is a reason to apply more bleed. Oh boy, we might need some more damage. This guy's taking, ow. It's taking a little bit of time to take care of. Bloodquake. Knockback force? Enhances the potency of bleed effects and bleed damage. That seems like it could be pretty strong. Oh, wait, hold up. Curse shattered? Oh, did that just give me a level? This would increase our healing on level up. So maybe let's take that. That's probably gonna be our way for right now to heal. It's really the only opportunity we have to heal. So that must have been the thing to the east that I was looking at, the flesh golem. So it looks like we have regular enemies. We have Idol of Banishment. What is that? When health drops below 0, wait, this isn't the Idol Banishment. Idol Banishment banishes specific ability from showing up on level up. Oh, okay. But then we also have Behelit. When health drops below 0, I would assume it's just 2-0, but below 0, recover 20 HP, but becomes cursed until the revive effect wears off. Oh, okay, so we have a second life. That's pretty beneficial. Let's see, Scarlet Storm. Let's go for Scarlet Storm because I feel like that could be beneficial to have more damage. I feel like we definitely need some more damage. That flesh golem was taking a little bit to actually take care of. And if we have some tougher bosses coming up, it's going to be a little bit difficult to take them out. There we go. Can I push you back enough? Yeah, don't poison me, broski. I want to pick up this fire soup. Can we get the fire soup? Thank you. Oh, I guess they're grenades, not fire soup. Whatever. Close enough. Close enough. There we go. Take care of the elite. Let's go ahead and get all these souls. Damage boost. There we go. Oh, what is that? Wait, okay, that must be my thing, I think. Yeah, I was a little thrown off just because I'm so used to looking at all my abilities being red and that being orange, but I think that's the rot that I just grabbed. Okay, the knockback here doing wonders. Great. Okay, looks like we got a cooldown buff. So far, I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen. Not a whole lot has actually occurred here. More blood showers and more damage. Yeah, let's do that. We've had a couple elite enemies. I guess we've had a couple shrines, so I can't say nothing has happened, but so far there's just kind of waves. I'm not sure what we're necessarily going towards. We're just kind of counting down the timer. That might become more clear as we do more runs to kind of understand what the kind of gameplay loop going on here is. That's something I've noticed with a lot of these bullet heavens is that really, like, you kind of the first run experience isn't always the smoothest. The developers kind of expect you, as should be expected, with bullet heavens or roguelikes in general, that's kind of what I meant, to play them multiple times and learn how they occur. But on the first run, I don't know, I like having timers, even if there's like a sub timer that shows like, oh, in 2 minutes the next boss is going to appear or something like that, just so that I kind of have some kind of indication of what is going on or what I am playing towards. Like, for example, am I playing towards just survive until 20 minutes? Am I surviving until a certain boss shows up? Not exactly sure. There was no kind of overall goal when I selected the map. What is this guy doing? He doesn't look... Oh, I guess he's throwing like little grenades at me? Or he's throwing trees at me. He's throwing stumps. Oh, he's a summoner. Okay. And he summons deer people. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up this, whatever it may be. Is he healing? It feels like he's just not going down. There we go. We finally got him down, but that was weird. It felt like he was just kind of like... It felt like he kept getting higher health than he actually was. Bonus damage for bleeding enemies, Swarm or Bloodquake. Let's keep getting Bloodquake up. I feel like if we get... I'm wondering if one of the upgrades... Curse Shattered. I'm wondering if one of the upgrades will be more Bloodquake. I would definitely like to get more, but I'd also like to fix our cooldowns. So I think I'm going to re-roll here. Bloodstorm. I think we can take that. More damage, more spawn chance. I think that's reasonable. What the heck is this? Oh my god, there's a giant snail. Where are you going? I feel like I'm just gonna kill you. That's how I feel this is gonna play out. Okay, you brought little snails. Are those even little snails? What are these? Oh no. There will be none of that, good sir. Good lord, how much do I have to hit you? There we go. We take care of those, so we don't have to dodge those anymore. You have a ton of health, though, my guy. Holy crap. Oh, Traveling Merchant. Perfect. We don't have a lot of gold, though. That's kind of a downside. Rain of Blood. Blood Showers. Damage bonus. That seems pretty good. There we go. Mollusk Vanquish. Reward, we obtained the Skull Earrings. Every 300 kills boost damage +1 up to a max of +5 damage. Oh, that's a little... Well, I guess I don't know how late it is, but that's kind of nice. We can keep getting that damage modifier up. Alright, let's make our way over to the shop. Hopefully he's got some good stuff that isn't all too expensive. What do we got down here? Close range AoE knockback every 20 seconds. Deal damage to enemies by executing an evasive maneuver and making contact with them. So does that mean if I dash into enemies, it'll deal damage to them? Not sure. I can appreciate when developers put, like, a flavor text example, but give me, like, the literally what it does. Give me, like, if you dash into enemies, you deal damage to them. Boost defense by 40%, reduce speed. Oh, I might take that. That seems pretty good. Renders your character immune to slow and stun. Boost duration of all slow and stun abilities. I don't think I have any slow and stun abilities. Adds a reroll. So let's go ahead and take the potion, fill back up, and then we're going to take the boost defense by 40%. Because where's our defense at? 231. Oh boy, didn't we start at like 100? So we've over doubled our defense. Bloodstorm? I feel like, can we banish the soul range? I feel like we can. I don't think I need to get that increased anymore. Okay, I'm going to take the cooldown. Even if I didn't say I was going to because my finger twitched as it was over the cooldown, and I took it anyway. But, I mean, I think I was going to take the cooldown anyway. What is this? Is this the merchant again? Oh, yeah, it's the same merchant. Okay. Oh, wait. Duh, I'm an idiot. Can I re-roll the shop? Yeah, I can re-roll the shop, you dingus. Oh, my God. Get back in there. What do we got? 5% crit chance. Rewards you with one common and one uncommon merchant item at random. Health flask heal for 30% more HP. I kind of want to take the Mystique Vial and see what we get. Glass Heart and Shadow Essence. Shadow Essence. Critical strikes a 10% chance to summon a shadowy minion that temporarily fights along. That's cool. And then what was the other one? Glass Heart. Increases base HP of 20%. Oh, that's kind of nice. Especially since we heal percentage base when we level up. Sweet. Okay, I'm okay with that. A little expensive, but you know, we weren't sure what we were gonna get. Oh my god, that's the little shadowy guy. I don't know if that's a shadowy copy of me. Oh, we can have multiples. I thought we could only trigger once. What is this? A little gold with a plus icon? Wait, +4. Was that health? Oh, maybe that was a health flask. Oh, okay, got it. Little weird that it's yellow. Yellow I associate with experience or gold. I'm surprised not red. Interesting. Flurry? Perform a third flurry attack. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty beneficial. Especially since that's kind of the damage that we can aim. Should probably get that more powerful. I definitely just saw a tree. Or a chest tree. A tree chest? Something like that. He's coming my way over on the left side, but I'm going to take care of this little tree stump here first. There we go. We'll get that gold, then we'll go take care of this. Oh, nope, nope. No kicking for you today, sir. There will be none of that. Get dusted. Thanos wants a word with you. Cooldown reduction? Yeah, let's get cooldown reduction. I don't feel like I need movement speed. Even with the movement speed reduction, I don't really feel like I'm all too slow. I feel like I'm totally fine. Which is, you know, looking at, oh, what was the other game that we just played? I don't know if I'm not sure of my release schedule, so I don't know if it's been released yet. But, oh shoot, what is the game called? The Lightless World, maybe? I think that's what it's called. You know, that's a good example of a game that even though, like, everybody's movement speed is kind of consistent, it felt like I was walking through mud. Whereas this, even though I'm slower, I still don't feel that. So I'm not exactly sure what is happening on the, like design or tech side that makes you feel a certain way. But even losing movement speed here, I don't really feel like I'm going all that slow. Let's see here. What do we want? More shrooms? I feel like you can never say no to enough shrooms. Although we could get Shades of Agony up a level. Shades travel twice as far. No, let's get more shrooms. Yeah, okay, so I can see that they're not traveling very far. I don't think that's a super big deal. Because most of my damage is kind of oriented around me. Although, maybe it's good for kind of picking off some stragglers. That way there's less enemies near me when they actually do get close enough. That's something to think about. Blightflies, corruption. I think I'm just going to re-roll this. Coagulate. For more defense. Blaze of Arcana. Yeah, I'm just going to take the Coagulate. Just trying to build up as much defense as possible before we get to a high minute count. More gold. Perfect. I don't know if we're going to get another shop, though, before the end of the run. I'm assuming 20 minutes is what we're aiming for. That's pretty, you know, it's pretty consistent across the board. Is this I'm assuming this is the same merchant that I've already been to. I'm going to double check it just to make sure, though. Cooldown reduction or Scarlet Storm? Let's go Scarlet Storm for more blades. I'll be honest, I don't know which blade effect Scarlet Storm is. I know which one Flurry is. I know what the, what is the Bloodquake? I know what that looks like. I know the orb here is the one that increases my damage. But I don't remember. There's a lot of Blood Blades. So they are kind of, at this point, they are kind of blending together. Spore Lord Rotwood. Cool name. Cool name. However, you are going down quite quickly, sir. You're going down quite quickly. What are you doing? Oh, you're summoning purple mushrooms. I'm assuming I should probably not touch those. Oh my god, wait, my movement speed. My movement speed went through the floor. Excuse me? No. There will be none of that. You just healed like a third of your health, my dude. That is not okay. That is not okay. Okay, so you also summon projectile mushrooms. Got it. Let's get cooldown reduction. Can I defeat these mushrooms? Oh, it looks like I can. Okay, so I should definitely be popping these. Oh my god, this guy slows me down so much. Okay, now I'm starting to feel like I'm in mud. However, that's his fault, not mine. Hey, we got him. Nice. Curse shattered. Perfect. Let's get Bloodquake up. 20% chance to spawn a flurry attack on an enemy hit. Ooh, that seems really good. Let's grab that. And then we have this icon up here. So what is this? Hitch. Ah, another traveler arrives seeking refuge in the shadows. You're not easily deterred, are you? My existence, like the shadows around us, serves a deeper weave in the tapestry of fate. Beyond these cursed lands lies a realm of untold treasures, yet perilous trials guard the way. Will you tempt fate and venture forth, braving the unknown for the promise of greater rewards? Heck yeah, I'll venture forth into the unknown. Cursed. Granlock's minions. Interesting. Curses survived. Oh, so is this like a secondary challenge? So basically, I can just see how far I can go and just get more rewards. I'm assuming I'm guessing this is kind of like the Overlord system in Soulstone Survivors. That's kind of what it feels like. Okay, we got a lot of deer people here. Although I feel like they should be a bit more passive. Let's go ahead and take the movement speed now. We can kind of compensate for that movement speed we lost. I love that his corpse is still just sitting here. We're just kind of... Let's dance on his corpse. Dance on his corpse. Catapult. What is that? I do not see any catapults, though. Oh, I see. Okay, so there's going to be some added difficulties, and this is kind of like, see how long it can last. Got it. Got it. We have pieced it together. We have added 1+1 and received the answer of 3. What does that mean? I don't know. So we've survived curses, but what are we doing? Like, so for example, like, can I take my gold with me to do meta progression? Like, why exactly? Basically, why exactly do I want to do this? These curses, right? What exactly is it that I'm achieving? Am I gonna get meta progression resources at the end based on like how long I survived? Not really sure yet. Not really sure yet. Because at this point, I mean, Biley's Revenge? Okay. Because at this point, I don't really feel necessarily afraid for my life. You know, we're 22 minutes in. I still have 3 of my health potions. I don't know. I'm lost for words here. I'm not really sure what's happening, you know? The build is sweet though. I really like all the effect. I think that's like really what overall in this 22 minutes and 43 seconds, I think that's really what's been shining is just the visuals. I really think that this pixel art is like really well done. You know, I haven't seen any of the other characters or their effects, but just here with this Blood Maiden here, I also really appreciate the fact that they went with these characters that are, or I should say the classes that are not your typical classes that we traditionally see. Oh, got it. I'm getting more Tombs of Knowledge for my curses. Okay, so now I know why we're doing this. You know, I really appreciate the fact that they didn't just go with the standard like warrior, mage, ranger, rogue. There is a monk, but it's more of like a shadow monk as opposed to a more traditional like elemental monk. There is a ranger is kind of the default one that there is. I'm a little surprised. And the last one, Bogatir or whatever, I don't know if there's any kind of, you know, anything that distinguishes that from a more traditional warrior. But I know for a fact, you know, Shadow Monk is a little bit less standard. Blood Maiden, of course, is very not standard. Necromancer, while might be a bit more standard, right? You kind of expect Necromancer as a class in a lot of these like fantasy games. I would say as a starting class, it's not. It's usually one of like the later game classes that you can pick up. Do I get... Oh, maybe... Oh, now I'm chilled. Okay, but I didn't get a I didn't get a tome for that one. Or maybe I did, I just didn't see it. Interesting. I like this system though. But first let me go back to talking about the classes, you know. So yeah, I definitely appreciate that they took some of the more like, I would say, uncommon classes, or the classes that are typically saved for more like late game stuff, and just give it to you right off the bat, you know. After a while playing things, like I said, like the warrior, the mage, the rogue, it can kind of get stale, and having more classes like this, like the Blood Maiden, that's just really fun. It's a fun new change of pace, and the effects are all super cool with blood splattering everywhere. Rot, I'm gonna be honest, is a little, it feels like it's a little bit like off theme. What is this, Sundance? Oh, it's probably, is it just decreasing the area I can go? Hang on, am I gonna get hurt? Oh, yep. We got a little bit of a Fortnite action. We got a little bit of a Battle Royale action going on here. Fortnite, PUBG, any of the above. So do I just have to at some point, this thing is gonna collapse in on me, I'm assuming. Oh, maybe not. Maybe now it's expanding? Oh, that doesn't seem that tough. Oh, you know what I'm okay. I'm not the most observant person, as I've talked about, especially when I'm playing, because I'm focusing just very specifically in the center of the screen. I only just realized now that I've filled up my 8 slots. So there's stuff here like Corruption, Blight Flies that I can't get anymore. Although it looks like... Oh, wait, maybe some of the... Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 2. Oh, so some of these are passives. Okay, I got it. So I was gonna say, how do I have all these, but I already have 8 filled? Let's grab another Blood Spiral. So how far in is this Sundance gonna fill? I'm expecting this to close quite a bit. Yeah, okay, this is kind of more what I was expecting. There's another Tomb of Knowledge. Okay, we got our poison. Yeah, is this gonna close in like 100% around me, and like I'm not gonna be able to move anymore? See, I very much... We're going to drink a potion here. I very much like this style of endgame. I'm going to compare this a little bit to Soulstone Survivors and how they do it. So if you haven't seen or played any Soulstone Survivors, the way it works is there's an overlord system where basically you go from your full map, which, you know, kind of like we have here, to a smaller arena. And you have to go through waves of defeating bosses per level of overlord. So basically you go in once, you defeat a certain number of elites. Once you hit that number of elite count, then bosses will spawn. You defeat those bosses, you go through the waves again, you go through that same cycle 5 times, then you defeat that level of overlord. You jump into the next level, and then the only thing that happens is health pools and damage increase significantly, like exponentially. So the only thing that's really happening, if you take a look at it, is it's just a higher and higher DPS check. So difficulty doesn't necessarily go up. It's just kind of like how much it's kind of just testing how much damage can your build do. This is a little bit different, where my damage really, for the most part, unless these enemies are getting more health, but it doesn't seem like they are, really can kind of stay the same. It's just kind of throwing different challenges at me and stacking them over and over. I really appreciate that they took the difficulty, and they could have just said, you know what, we're just going to throw elite enemies at you, keep increasing their health pool, and just make it so that eventually you just don't have enough damage to kill them. Instead, they have all these different difficulty challenges that are designed to kill you, and stacking them on top of each other Obviously makes it so that there's more mechanics that you got to dodge, like that one. Obviously, I tried to dodge it, but my feet were a little iced. I was a little cold. I was a little shivering in my boots. There is almost like a little bit of a... Oh man, these arrows are actually homing in on me. There's a little bit of a Dark Souls mechanic with the potion too. So if you didn't notice that, when you pop your potion, you actually lose a bit of move speed. So it's not just like an instant pop the potion, you're done. There's a little animation where your character actually drinks it. Yeah, we're starting to get to the end here. I'm out of health potions. Let's go ahead and defeat this guy, or at least attempt to. 9 curses survived, and there we go. That is the end. So, oh, and we get some bonus gold. Okay, so we got a bunch of XP. So what does this go to? That's, I guess, my question. XP earned, gold collected. So I'm not sure where this goes to. Let's see. Well, I guess let's confirm and let's check out the metaprogression systems. So we have knowledge and talent. So knowledge here. So these skills, we can use the tomes here, which we can unlock through doing different achievements, it looks like. And of course, we got a whole bunch at the end there. But we can use that to do kind of the more generic upgrades, you know, things like extra HP, damage. Although I did notice that there's not a whole lot of just kind of like the flat damage, not damage, but skill boost that we're typically used to seeing. So for example, you know, we're very used to seeing just damage up, defense up, health up, crit chance up, crit damage up. And it's a little bit more specific. So there's more like increased damage when HP is below 50%. Attacks have, well, that's just crit chance. That's just collection range, increased drop rate of power-ups, power-up duration, increased base movement speed, increased base. So there's obviously some that are kind of the more generic ones, but bonus damage is added to crit. Increased stamina regeneration rate, begin a round with a random merchant item or skill. So there's some stuff like that. We also, let's see, so we have that. That's where our tomes go. Then we have the talent system. So this is where XP goes. But what does gold go to? We earned extra gold, but what does that mean? We also have souls absorbed. Is that just, does that do anything for progression, or is that just strictly... Hang on, cost to upgrade 50. Yeah, so it uses experience. Do different characters... Okay, so the XP only goes for that one character. So I'm not sure. I'm assuming souls absorbed is just like a number to see how long you've played. And I don't know exactly why we got extra bonus gold. That's a mystery to me. Now, that being said, the talent trees here, I'm going to be honest, they're a little anemic, and I wouldn't necessarily call them a talent tree. I would more so just call them a talent box. Basically, the way that it works, if you haven't figured it out, I've already done a run here, but basically, you have to upgrade, you have to put 5 points into the top row, then the second row unlocks, and I'm assuming you're going to have to put an X amount of points into the second row, and then you get the third row. I mean... It's fine. I'm not super impressed with the talent tree. As you can see, there's one skill I feel like is just better than the others. So attacks can inflict bleed, causing damage over time and slow. So that is where our bleed was coming from, which is a little odd that the Blood Maiden doesn't just come with a bleed passive. I feel like this should maybe enhance the bleeding passive, as opposed to just needing to activate it. Or I don't know. I'm kind of torn there, because obviously there are some. There's a lot of games that, like, your base ability, you have to do at least one run without it, and then you can unlock it at the beginning. But there's also bleed inflicts additional damage and slow per rank. Right, like, I need to have bleed before carnage really is good, and then blade dash, perform a dash that can inflict bleed on enemies. Obviously, I wanted to get my bleed as high as possible before this happens. Reduce cooldowns when an enemy dies with bleed. We also have lacerate. Critical attacks have a small chance to heal the maiden, so there's a little bit of extra healing that we could have gotten. Stand within a summoning circle. Oh, that's what the circle was. I'm a dingus. Okay, so that's specific to the Blood Maiden. Okay, we figured that out. Boost speed, which we figured out, damage and HP regen for 6 seconds. Got it. Got it. We put 2 and 2 together. Yeah, so the meta progression system is kind of fine. This is a very loose tree, like I said. It's pretty minimal. That's about all I'll say about that. Same thing here. It's just this one is a little bit more forgivable just because you know, you get your tombs, you level them up. This is kind of more what we kind of expect to see with more like the generic skill tree. I just feel like this could have been so much more specific. Like a really good talent tree that I really love is Death Must Die. I think that game has really great talent trees. That's a game I haven't played that yet on this channel. I feel like we need to play some Death Must Die. I've tried recording that twice and it just hasn't fit into my schedule. But yeah, Death Must Die has a really good talent tree that I really like. This just kind of falls behind as far as my expectations of what a tree looks like. Now, something that I noticed when looking at the reviews of this game, a lot of people have the same common complaint, is that there is just not a lot of content here, and I can totally understand that. You know, you do have your characters that you need to play, you know, each of them in order to level them up and get their skill boxes leveled up. But if you take a look at the Oh, okay. I didn't realize I was, sorry. I didn't realize I was selected on the undead here. Yeah, because clearly we don't have this option on the Blood Maiden. So it looks like there's only 4 maps. Yeah, okay. So it looks like, this is basically an indicator for the final boss. In my first run that I did, I made it to the final boss, and I was completely overloaded by healing and just couldn't kill the boss. And so I had a little bit of a leg up in this past run. So yeah, so like I've already cleared one of the maps. There's only 3 more maps to clear. I feel like there's no like increased difficulty that you can do. There's no grinding for like, again, I'm gonna kind of go back to you know, Death Must Die just because it has a similar look to it, but there's no like equipment system that you need to grind and get better gear for your characters. I don't know. Obviously there's the curse levels, which there's no real indicator here of how high you've gotten. I don't think there's nothing that I see right off the bat that would explain to me like, you know, oh, you have gotten to this level of curse, and you could kind of go about and clear it over time and see how high you could get. That's something that like Soulstone Survivors does really well, where after you complete a map, it will tell you a full breakdown of like, what's the fastest time you've cleared this map? What's the highest difficulty you've cleared this map? What's the highest, well, in that case, it's the curse rating, right? Curse is like different affixes that you can add on to your run that increase the difficulty by either increasing the health of elites, increasing the number of elites, adding in different obstacles that can come, like meteors can come from the sky, stuff like that. What is the highest level of Overlord you've hit? So you have like this full breakdown that you can kind of track your own progress. This game right now doesn't seem to have that, so I could definitely see kind of a disappointment. You know, you buy this game for $7 and you play for, you know, 2 or 3 runs, or let's say you play for 6 runs, right? You play every character once. You're kind of done, right? Like do you really need to go through and do the whole progression system? Because I mean, unless these maps are a lot more difficult than this one, we've kind of already cleared a quarter of the game. So that's kind of one of my other big complaints going on. But visually and gameplay wise, like talking about the skills themselves, I think that there's a lot going here. I think that if there was a lot more content added, I think that a lot of people would be drawn to this, especially content on the map. I felt like there was kind of a push and pull in my mind where sometimes it felt like there was a decent amount of stuff to do, but I am, you know, I've said it in a lot of other Bullet Heavens, I definitely prefer the games where there are a lot of objectives on the map. I think Horde Hunters is a game that does it possibly close to the best I've played so far as adding objectives on the map and things to do at all times, as opposed to just get the best build and survive. But obviously not every game has to do it exactly like Horde Hunters. I was just using an example, so if you kind of want an example to look at and what I'm looking for, that is kind of more in line with what I prefer, as opposed to the games where it's just kind of survive until the last final boss. But what do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comment section. What do you think of Keeper's Toll? If you liked the video, if you had some fun, would you kindly smash the like button, subscribe to the channel for more roguelike action. But guys, that is all I got for today. I've been Ganyonz. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.